Welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina, Bank of America Stadium, and the Duke's Mayo Classic. This ought to be a fantastic showdown and just the flavor every college football fan can't wait for. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. Let's see if he can make a... And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. The orange offense will take the field, and they have the first possession of this game. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl clip. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with the win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a double.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running to Green. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And I tell you, I love this call early in the game. You know why? You get your quarterback hit early. He gets hit. Wait a minute. Nerves settle. Everything's good. You show the defense that he's a threat to run the football. I love that call early in the football game.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Guys, let's talk about Syracuse. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. They'll fit right in.
The orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. And here comes the punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Wants to bring it back. He gets a block. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. So UCLA's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it from the gun. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Guys, let's take a minute here and think about UCLA. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Firing to the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And this one splits the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Rides the back on the option to give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front. And as a result, they lose yardage.
Second down, he'll throw it. Flips it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Orange trying to come up with an explosive play to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Syracuse will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. UCLA will go back to work on offense. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and keep up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Now, on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open. No problem.
There he goes. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bruins are on the move. Using his legs to buy some time. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins! You have to wonder what the defense was thinking there. I mean, he just gashed them all by himself.
Right, you think quarterback runs sometimes, but you can't think about it all the time. You got misdirection. There's so many things to look at. The quarterback can throw it, but when you got an athlete behind center that can do that, it's just frustrating. Too many things to try to stop.
He'll bring it out. It's James. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Let's think a little bit about Syracuse. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
He's going to help them out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill, he's going to make this defense a whole lot more difficult to move the football against.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Ross Simmons. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Second down coming up. Looking for room, it's Willis. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for a loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And this one is anything but routine, a 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit, still a 10-point game. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. They've got a first down here to open the period. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Time to head for a yard out to the 33.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Back to pass, it's Iamaleava. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him...
Breaks into the open on the left. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Going for 6. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete.
But it's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They're going to throw it to start the drive. A strike downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give out of the gun. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
The run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
He's in open space downfield. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Syracuse, with that legacy of running backs, just ripped off a huge one there. Let's see what they've got this time. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
Makes the grab. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. It's starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. He's going to run it. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. From the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield and created the negative play.
Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Syracuse will send out the punt team. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. The offense changing the play. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Blasted as he lets it go. Pick off! What a play by this defense! And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
The defense thought in this game they were going to have an opportunity to pick some passes off, and what a great job. Down deep in the opponent's territory, he jumps the route, he intercepts it, and returns it now inside the 5-yard line, setting his up.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cuse.
I love the jet sweep call there close to the goal line because it's a bang-bang play. He's in motion. The quarterback gets the ball right away, hands it off, and there's just too many things happening too quickly for the defense to be able to find the football, and they're able to run it in for the score.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. Hit as he throws.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing the pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. And the Bruins getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Looking left. He's got an open man. Touchdown, UCLA! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard, you're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Kick is in the air. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. He uncorks one deep. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Bruins.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all at first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Ross Simmons. Defense got it. They're on the run. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Here's the handoff. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
There's a good example of how pressure on the quarterback can affect his accuracy. There was no way that ball was being complete.
The Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. On the run, still looking. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. And the Bruins will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, we figured we might get a Duke's Mayo Bowl that would have social media buzzing for a variety of reasons. And through 2 quarters of football, that is the case.
And here's the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, it's just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree. And if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game, punctuating this season. To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. But this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Buys a little extra time. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. The Bruins come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. Got his man. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Bruins are marching down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bruins with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Ball's at the 26. It's third and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. And the Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete. And I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Well, they're going bootleg, trying to trick the defense, but it didn't work. They were not biting on the play fake, and everybody had their eyes on the QB. They knew coming into this game he was a weapon. He was going to keep the...
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try along. Well, players don't really like kickers, but if this guy bangs through this 60-yarder, he'll be the toast of the team. And that might be the edge of his range, but he had just enough. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ross Simmons. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. The Orange will have to punt. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Oh, he's got some space. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Bruins, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Power football with the run.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Final play of the quarter coming. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he didn't find a whole lot of running room, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Off the play action. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be...
Makes a catch at the 20. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. They're going to run it. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Orange. The AT unit on the field.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well and not give back that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UCLA will go back to work on offense. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Snags a quick pass on the left. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. And the Bruins come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Gonna run it. It's Thomas. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bruins look to keep this drive humming. Leaves it with the running back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Iamaleava. Finds his tight end. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Their pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Willis. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Gill.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse.
Step 1 by this offense complete. Really nice job. They had to get the touchdown. Now, we got to go for the 2-point conversion. Cut this thing to 8, so we got a chance to tie the game late with some late-game heroics.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
The Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
How about that 4th down? I'm going for it because I'm ending this game with my offense on the field, getting the 1st down, and now Palmer just watching it go tick, tick, tick.
Yep. Listen, it's just imposing your will, right? You know you're running it, the opponent.
And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. All down at the 18-yard line, a solid return after that interception. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Lining up to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. It's Ross Simmons. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. On 4th down, looking to pass. Makes a grab past the marker. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. Got